What's something your therapist said that completely changed your perspective? After years of struggling with perfectionism that left me constantly exhausted and never satisfied, I finally started therapy. During our third session, I was explaining how I'd reorganized an entire project at work because it was almost perfect but not quite right. My therapist listened carefully, then asked a simple question that stopped me cold. What would happen if you allowed something to be just good enough? When I didn't immediately respond, she continued, perfectionism isn't about excellence. It's about fear. You're not pursuing perfection because you love quality mites. You're pursuing it because you're terrified of what might happen if you don't. Something about framing perfectionism as fear rather than virtue cracked open my perspective. I'd always worn my perfectionism as a badge of honor, evidence of my high standards and commitment to excellence. She then said something that truly changed everything. Perfectionism is a defense mechanism disguised as a quality control system. You believe if you make everything perfect, you'll finally be safe from criticism, rejection, or failure. But perfectionism doesn't prevent pain, it guarantees it. That reframing fundamentally shifted how I saw my behaviors. What I had defended as attention to detail was actually avoidance of vulnerability. What I called high standards was often just fear wearing a professional mask. 6 months later, I still catch myself in perfectionistic spirals, but now I recognize them for what they are, not virtuous striving, but attempts to control uncontrollable outcomes. The question, what would happen if this were just good enough, has become my daily meditation.